Then we had the 33-yard field goal attempt that didn't quite go through.
Oh, do you want to bring up negatives here? I'm looking at Jared, our angry fan over there.
Jared, what do you...
Okay, look, you bring it up, Mitch. All right, just there he is.
I had to bring it up. Sorry.
Brandon McManus.
Come on in.
Missed a field goal.
Is that what's on it? Yes,
McManus.
I've got a new nickname for him.
He doinked it off the crossbar. Well, not the crossbar, but the post.
Yeah, I've got a new nickname for McManus. McMiss.
Oh, man, come on.
McMiss. Is it a little harsh?
No, I don't think it is because at some point you're probably going to need this guy.
Yeah. Going into playoffs, January, we're going to need a field goal kicker.
If you're down by 3 with 20 seconds left.
And I think we actually just got this.
You're on the 33-yard line.
We just got some word.
Justin Adams coming in, too. Everybody's coming in early today.
Help wanted?
Help wanted. I think the Broncos are hiring.
Oh, well, you know what?
And so Prater missed one, is that right, Andy?
He did.
Did Prater miss one?
He did. Oh. But he was the only one scoring points for the Lions this last week.
That's true. Yeah, but McManus, no one feels more rotten about that than he does.
Yeah.
Certainly.
And I mean, I know it was a little windy. I know there were some things that are kind of going against it, but it's a 33-yard field goal.
Yeah.
And you are getting paid
43,
good
53.
money to make that happen. So
look, you've got to make that field goal.
Yeah.
33 yards. If you miss from 53,
that's acceptable.
That's when I started getting
exactly.
worried.
Yeah.
When that went dink and bounced off, I thought,
well, the whole thing was this, guys, the reaction that they took on the broadcast from Manny Ramirez and Demaryius Thomas. When he missed that field goal, Ramirez is like,
you're not going to make friends on the sidelines.
And then Demaryius took his helmet and threw it down.
On the ground,
So even the players are like, dude, you can't do that. Not just fans, not just us. When the players get upset and angry on the sideline, you got a problem.
Yeah. Because they worked hard to get to that spot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was a nice
decent drive.
It was. I mean, it stalled
drive.
out, obviously, but, you know, you got to make that field goal. 33 yards. You got to give your team the opportunity to win.
But the run game, huh?
The run game was huge.
How about that?
The run game
last
was
week
huge.
we were complaining about that.
What
you were?
Yeah, I mean, 9 carries.
I don't complain about anything.
9 carries. I mean, you got to give C.J. Anderson a little more of a chance, and they did.
They gave
they had
27
9
chances.
carries the entire game. Well, C.J. runs for 90 yards in Oakland, right? And everybody's like, wow, had the 51-yard reception, right?
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, this guy's great.
Right
That's what we're going to do. And then come back in St. Louis and run it 9 times and lose the game.
Yeah.
And then, but back to McManus, what you're mad about.
Yes.
Right? McMiss. Peyton Manning said after that drive, to come away with no points was really disappointing. That's Peyton Manning talking about your kicker.
Yeah.
Not the scoreboard operator.
Mildly,
That's the kicker.
Well, I mean, I guess now.
So then now he get talking to like the scoreboard operator did?
Yeah.
Probably.
Joe will talk to him.
Look, there may be some. Look, every Tuesday they have tryouts at Dove Valley for all positions. They bring in free agents every week.
Are you busy?
And try them out.
Are you gonna
Incognito.
go for it?
I'm not going to go for it. But I don't think my slippers are good enough. But do you expect them to try out kickers this week?
I would not be surprised if we get a new place kicker.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. I think it needs to happen. Going into the playoffs, I mean, you have to. We got to get to the playoffs first. You know, we got a tough,
first things first.
Hard-fought game in
make those so you
KC
can get
next
to the playoffs.
week. Yeah.
Well, we're going to make the playoffs. I don't think there's any doubt about that. It depends where we stand in the playoffs. If we're hosting a game,
how much we're going to be playing on the road.
If New England goes to in Green Bay,
fingers crossed. I hope Green Bay puts up a
fight.
Was there anything else that made you angry about yesterday's game other than McManus?
I feel like we just gave him so many opportunities to win that game. I mean, we were, turning the ball over on that punt return.
Yeah.
But, really that missed field goal was just ugly. That hard-fought drive, getting down the field, and just to miss
the wind out.
Yeah, it really did. It left the wind out of the sails. And, luckily we stayed in there, stayed tough, and kept fighting, and they pulled it out. But, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if McManus is waived by the end of the day.
It's not for one if we weren't home.
Yeah.
Going to Kansas City next week.
If we were in Miami, I think that game would have went a different direction. But, going into Arrowhead, we got a hard-fought game coming up. And let's just hope we keep this momentum.
Hopefully you'll come back and have nothing to complain about.
I hope so. I mean, keep giving the ball to CJ. That guy's a beast. Keep giving the ball 22.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
You always know it's going better when he has the jersey on.
Warm up that leg.
Right.
He's got the Rod Smith.
He throws the T-shirt on.
He's got the Rod Smith jersey.
He's just got his undershirt on. You know it's not a good game.